Gold prices are up about $1,500, and the question is, would it have been better to buy gold instead of silver? What the heck, Eli? What are you smoking? Nothing. I'm not smoking anything. What makes you think I'm smoking? Oh, I thought you were, because I wanted some too. Yes, with the price of gold skyrocketing just 2 months ago, it was about $1,280. I know, because I bought 1 ounce of gold. Right now, it's at $1,500. $1,504 last time I checked. Would it have been better for me to not focus on silver and just buy gold? And that's what we're gonna find out on this episode of Urban Lifestyle, and we're starting now. Guys, thank you so much for watching another video from Urban Lifestyle. My name is Eli. This is a community over 8,000 strong. If you guys would like to help support that community, you guys can help out by leaving a subscribe, leaving a comment, leaving a thumbs up. Find me on my social media platform, Urban Lifestyle 1989, and don't forget to hit that notification icon so you guys get future notifications of my future videos. And if you guys do decide to join this community, I sincerely want to say thank you so much in advance. So, question of the day. With the price of gold hitting $1,500, knowing what you know now, would you have focused more on gold than silver if you're a silver stacker? Comment down below, let me and the community know. So, I have this chart behind me. One side is silver, the other side is gold. And we're gonna find out exactly which one, if you were to buy when the prices were low, which one would have made you more profit. And let's start. So, silver, about around 2018, it was about $14 spot price, while gold 2018 was around 1,290, 50, around those places. Now, when you add the premium to silver, I'll say average price was around $16.50. And I'm talking basically for me, all right? All this is pretty much my experience, all right? Some people could have probably got it lower, and some people couldn't even get it at that price. There's some people in different countries that pays huge taxes. I'm in Florida, I didn't get no tax, so I'm saying $16.50, all right? As far as gold, I actually purchased an ounce of gold 3 months ago, and it cost me $1,340. Well, it would have been $50, but I told them, hey, I've been coming here for a while, knock off $10 off for it. And they did it. Currently, I have around 300, maybe more, ounces of silver. And when you calculate that with this price, $16.50, it actually comes up to $4,800. $4,800. Now, if I were to say, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna buy silver. I'm just gonna focus on gold. And we take that $4,800 and put it all into gold. At these prices, I'm able to get at least 3.5 ounces of gold. Well, technically it's like 3.5 something, but I'm not gonna get all technical on you guys now. The highest I've seen the gold to silver ratio is 93:1. Remember this number because we're gonna go right back to it. Now, let's go to now. The prices of silver, $17. The prices of gold, $1,500. Which one was a better buy? Let's find out. So right now, silver, $17. If I were to have 300 ounces, which I do, if I were to have that and the prices were to go up to $17, which it did, that means my stack, if I wanted to sell it right now and I wanted to sell it all and I was able to get exactly spot for it, some people is different. Some people, they may get it below spot, some people may get it a bit over spot. But let's just say we can get it exactly at spot. It would come up to $5,100, all right? $5,100, which means from $4,800 all the way to $5,100, I created an additional $300 from it, all right? $300 additional. Now, let's say I never bought that 300 ounces and I bought that 3.5 ounces of gold. Right now, gold prices are at $1,500. Now, remember, I put $4,800 to get that 3.5 ounces of gold, which means right now, the price is at $1,500. If I were to sell all the gold that I have at spot, again, I would have $5,250, which means I created $450. So if I bought gold over silver, I would have an additional $150 more than I would have with silver. But I don't see nothing wrong with that. But let's really take a look. Let's look at my true stack right now. If we really look at it, I do have 300 ounces of silver. And if we look at it, I don't have 3.5 ounces, but I probably have maybe a good two, close to 3, I don't know. Have a whole bunch of grams there. So in our reality, I bought both. And when I looked at my precious metal tracking app, I seen that both categories are up. Both of my categories are up. Does that mean you're gonna sell it all? Oh my gosh, Eli, you're gonna sell it all? No, I'm not selling nothing. Now, Eli, I really need to know what you're smoking, man. I need some too, because, dude, I mean, really, you wouldn't sell it all? You in this smoking thing, man. Like, I don't smoke. Come on. Now, let's go into some of my thoughts. Right now, the ratio is 89. Oh, 89, that's a cool number, 89. That's real cool. 89 to 1, which means it'll take you 89 ounces of silver to make at least 1 ounce of gold. But now let's go back to this 93 to 1. When the silver to gold ratio was 93 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. Now, one thing I would like to say is the premiums on silver is a bit too much. Why do I say that? Because it takes around that time, 93 ounces at its highest within the past couple of years. At its highest, it was 93 to 1. But every ounce of that 93 ounces, let's say I paid premium $2.50 for each ounce of silver that I purchased. It would have came up to $232.50 when if I would have just take my money and buy gold with it, I would have just paid $60 premiums. Unless, you go to the fractional, because it really gets you on that fractional part. Which goes into my next point. I'm thinking long term. I'm not looking at gold or silver to actually make money. I'm not looking at it as an investment whatsoever. I'm looking at it based on history. I was born in 1989. That's why 89 is a good number. I was born in 1989. That's 30 years from 2019. 30 years. From that time, the fiat currency has lost at least 40%, if not more. On its value. But at the same time, gold and silver has gained in its value within the past 30 years. So inflation is gonna kick everybody's assets. I think I used that joke before on another video, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. So forget I said that. But inflation is coming. Inflation is gonna stay coming. Inflation is here. So I buy gold, I buy silver to protect myself from inflation. I don't look at gold and silver for its dollar value. I look at gold and silver for what it provides. Okay? And I have to think long term. I can't see it now. But at the same time, people are selling their gold and silver. So I came up with 3 reasons, only 3 reasons. Maybe there's more. Comment down below if you know there's more. But 3 reasons why people would sell their gold and silver right now. The first one would be if they're looking to retire. If you're looking to retire and you may be like, hey, you know what? Retirement is getting close and the prices are up. I might as well take advantage of it right now. Okay, that could be a good reason. Another reason is to put that money into a different asset class. Not a different liability, a different asset class. Put it into something that produces you income. Because we all know gold and silver does not pay any dividends. It doesn't have income. It doesn't generate anything. But it just generates a nice warm feeling in your heart that makes you feel awesome and great. Whew. Real good. And the third reason why somebody would sell it is because they were only in it for the profit and to make money, which is not a bad thing. There's nothing bad about it at all. See, a lot of people throughout days, and even you, even me, we take our money and we buy stuff with it that really doesn't matter in the future, right? Like me, for example, I used to buy a box of cigarettes each and every day. And that was about $6, $7. And if you really calculate it, that's about 3 ounces of silver every week. But I buy the cigarettes and I don't even like, hey, you know what, man, I miss that $7 that I spent on cigarettes. I miss it. Oh man, I miss it. No, it was money being wasted, but I wasn't looking at it that way. So when I buy gold and silver, I don't see it that way. I don't see it as, hey, I'm gonna miss this money, I'm gonna have it. But I do know one thing, in the future, if I ever come into a bind, I have something. And that's one of the reasons I don't smoke no more. So let's go into my final thoughts. What? That's vape. I don't smoke. It's vape. So my final thoughts. Finally, Eli, you're getting to the point, man. And matter of fact, what happened to your avatar, man? I haven't seen him in a while. Why am I doing this?
I'm on vacation, dude. Leave me alone.
My final thoughts is buy both. But I'm not a financial advisor. You guys should do everything in your power to do your own research, know your circumstances. My circumstances is totally different than anybody else's circumstances. Me, myself, I say, hey, I can afford to buy gold. I can afford to buy silver at the same time. Okay, so if you could, you can go ahead and do it. And somebody may ask, but Eli, what about fractional gold? Can I buy fractional gold? Yes, you can. Me personally, I don't buy fractional gold because I can actually afford to buy 1 ounce of gold. All right, guys, not to brag. Listen to me carefully here. I'm not bragging when I say if I want, I can go on AppMex right now at this moment. Well, not at this moment because I would need my phone, and my phone is recording me right now. But if I wanted to, after I do this video, I can get my phone and go on the AppMex website and buy at least 20 ounces of gold if I want to. And I'm not bragging, I want to show you guys the point. I'm trying to show you guys the point. So for me, it wouldn't make sense to buy fractional, because if I buy fractional and I'm getting that fractional all the way up to 1 ounce, I'm not gonna pay the $60 premiums on the gold. I'm gonna pay a little bit more, about 300 to 500 premiums, depending on which kind of fractional I am buying. All right, so for me, for someone who can actually afford to buy at least 1 ounce of gold each and every month, it doesn't make sense for me to buy fractional. But if it makes sense for you, some people may not have that luxury to do so. There's no way I can say that doesn't make me sound like I'm bragging. All right, but you guys catch the drift. Let me not even finish that statement. But that's just my final thoughts. If you can buy both, it's always good to buy both. All right, and that's just my thoughts. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a gold and silver expert. I'm not a gold and silver guru. So you guys should always do your own research. Nothing I just said, especially in that last bit I just said, that should pertain to you. All right, you guys should know your own circumstances. You guys should know your own situations, your own problems, your own obstacles that you guys have to face, and figure out a game plan that best fits you. And that's just my thoughts. But guys, thank you so much for watching another video from Urban Lifestyle. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, because it really helps out with the algorithm so much. I really appreciate it. But guys, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, and don't forget to always work and grind. Everything